Welcome to Talak-E-Talks. My name is Tilapia Back.
Hello, and I am Shamsi Sapsap.
And today is a very special episode.
I know, right?
I know. We're the first historic moment.
Milestone girl.
This is our first parang may pahabol pa tayo sa Valentine's or sa Love Month. So, ang pag-uusapan natin ay unrequited love.
O, di ba?
Bagay
na bagay.
Mga bitter. Pero, kailangan natin ng rest back. So, ito yung first, salvo on having a special guest in our show. Yay! Ang ating first guest ever, historic, is well-known reactor siya sa mga BL series. 1/3 of the BL Bros. So, and we're so happy that he graced our show. So, please welcome BL Bro JC. Wala can music.
I know. Applause.
Yes.
Thank you guys. I'm happy to be here. But because nga your format is Talak-E-Talks, I think BL Bro JC doesn't work. So let's just call me JC Bell.
JC
Para maswak naman sa inyong names, di ba?
Yes.
Tilapia words back.
Yes.
Shamsi Sapsap with the special participation of JC Bell.
Yes.
Finally, makakasama ka na sa chikahan. Really happy to have you here.
I know, I'm so excited actually also. Nahulog pa yung ring light.
Ang ring light,
ko, diba?
girl.
So, mas excited pa yata yung ring light ko sa akin. At narinig ko nga yung topic unrequited love. So sabi ko, ay my God, join ako dyan.
Kasi nga balita namin, may PhD ka sa unrequited love.
I wrote the book on that.
So, simulan natin. Ano ba ang unrequited love? So, let's start with the basics. Para sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam or di aware na nasa unrequited love pala sila.
Oo, baka hindi nila alam.
Oo.
Sigurado pa is pakikinggan nyo. Well, first of all, it's unrequited love. It's pronounced unrequited, hindi unrequited.
Yeah.
In fairness ako, for the longest time, unrequited yung how I pronounce it. But anyways, it's basically one-sided romantic love. Unreciprocated.
That is okay.
Diba? Which is, I guess, a common trope for everyone. For us gay people.
Madalas, diba? Madalas mga bakla eh. I mean, ako
falling in love with a straight person.
Ouch!
Diba?
Walang preno.
Very familiar ang storyline, diba?
Yan ang course ko nung college.
And I guess for some of us, it's usually our first real heartbreak, diba? Yung being friend-zoned or yung nga sabi nga ni Jolens, so stupid to make the biggest mistake of falling in love with your best friend.
Kaibigan mo lang ako.
Ouch! Wala na namang preno.
Ay, sorry.
Gusto mo ako mag-moderate, di ba?
Sige, okay, go. Tapahimik na muna ako. Sige. Sabihin na natin na kasi ako may background ako dyan. Ikaw wala masyado. Si JC meron din. So,
background, foreground, wall-to-wall carpeting,
underground.
Oo.
Pero just to be clear, chikahan lang po ito ng personal experiences namin. Siyempre, you're welcome to listen. If you are in a one-sided relationship now, so I'm pretty sure relatable to. Please note lang, it's not meant to be a guide on how to deal with it, no? Of course, we will share our views about it. But, and if you find our experience helpful or inspiring or applicable sa situation nyo, edi that's great. Pero just to clarify, this is just a good fun, friendly chat.
Chikahan. Truth.
Yes.
Oo, tsaka hindi naman namin gugustuhin maka-experience kayo ng unrequited love para magamit yung guide na ibibigay namin sa inyo today.
Totoo.
Kumbaga, like, if you just find yourself in that situation, hopefully this helps.
O sige, so how do we start this?
Hindi ko alam kinakabahan ako actually.
Hindi ko alam kung kinakabahan ka or kinikilig ka.
Kasi parang napapais mo.
Parang a bit of both eh.
Oo.
Sige, go.
Parang yan to.
Parang excited siyang balikan. Parang sabi niya, finally, may excuse akong balikan ulit. Kasi alam mo, when I talk about this, lagi akong nakakurompal ng mga friends.
It's been a while. I mean, ang tagal na nito. Ang tagal ng unrequited love ko in all fairness. Pero ang tagal din niya. I mean, as in talaga.
Ayun naman kasi.
Okay. So sige, I guess we can start with that.
Okay.
Uh,
Miss
yeah,
Moderator.
total mukhang excited ka naman talaga. So who is your unrequited love?
Ako talaga na ako?
Me?
Be
Me?
attentive.
Ah, parang ang dami
Answer that
natin.
question.
Oo. Parang wala sa itong podcast na to. Kasi sabihin kasi ng tao, ako high school, barkada, tropa, best
Mm.
friend-ish, na straight. Obviously,
O sige.
a classic gay trope na talagang I fell in love with my best friend tropa. Na,
How did it all begin?
high school friends kami, tapos sa probinsya, tapos yung nag-college kami, hindi naman kami same university, pero magkalapit kami. I mean ako, I have mentioned na tama raw ako from FPU. Ano siya, letran. So, dahil probinsyano kami, yung mga first few years, yung may homesick, may factor, di ba, masyadong gamay ang Maynila. So, every weekend we will hang out sa Manila, yung pagtambayan namin. So, doon
So di
simula
kayo
yun.
close nung high school?
Barkada kami nung high school, pero hindi pa ako out of high school eh. Tsaka barkada kami na tropa-tropa lang. Hindi pa ganun as close nung nag-Manila kami na mas na explore namin yung friendship namin kumbaga. Yun yung
Wala,
pala,
pero wala ka nang, may feelings ka na ba nun sa kanya?
hindi pa clear kasi nga 'di ba, if you go back to our coming out episode, hindi pa ako ganun ka out nung high school. Mas nung college ako naging komportable sa sexuality ko. And somewhat nung naging komportable na ako at nagiging close kami, ay in love din ako sa kanya.
So hindi mo siya crush noon? I guess that's my question eh.
I mean, meron ng part siya ng factor ng questioning period. Kasi dancer to, yung mga panahon ng UMD Street Boys, mga hip-hop. Alam mo naman ako,
So
witness ko yung,
nag-always siya.
oo,
So pinipili ka pag
always.
nag-always siya.
Tsaka lick it, girl, yung you gotta lick it.
Ah.
Oo, as in yung mga memories talaga. Tsaka Macarena, yung mga panahon na yun.
Okay. So nasa radar mo na siya noon.
Oo, pero hindi pa until I was like really like shit bakla nga ako at saka in love nga ako dito and yung ginugulo nga niya ang mundo ko. Yung parang I started looking for him na every weekend nung college na.
College na.
Pero hindi ako umamin sa kanya until after college. So for the para lang clear. Kasi medyo
Okay.
I mean kung pag-usapan natin to baka abutin tayo ng kalahating araw. Long expanding
Huwag
kwento.
ka mag-alala girl, ikaw na mag-edit nito, di ba?
So yun ang basics ko. Yung si JC Bell, anong
Okay,
kanya
next. O
basics?
yan,
Yung
JC
mga basics
Bells.
lang para may foundation tayo ng paglulubutan
Correct.
natin.
Set context.
Oo.
Okay. Well, ako naman, I think I've had my parang share of unrequited love nung since high school. Pero crushes siya talaga eh. Parang hindi ganun kalalim. Pero yung pinaka tumatak talaga na siguro unrequited love of my life is a former office mate in my first job. Hindi ko na siya papangalanan.
Oo. So ano to, late na to, 'di ba?
Early 2000.
Kasi kung kung nagwo-work ka na, out ka na.
Out na ako noon. So he knew, and then what's not to love? I mean, the guy is great. He's nice. He's smart. He's good looking. I mean, I guess parang in my head, he was the ideal guy that I parang wanted to be with. Tapos naging close pa kami. So parang, ayun talaga.
How did it begin?
Talaga
Ano kayo
ako.
naging, so you were workmates?
So
how did it begin? Parang you were working on the same project or?
He was my accounts. So I was the creatives and the account, and he was my account. So the accounts usually is the one who like services the client and then receives the brief.
You would service him.
And then yes.
service him.
And then I would service. I wish.
I wish.
And then he would go to me. So parang we would really work on projects together, like work on pitches, minsan attend meetings together. So when you're working, you spend most of your time at work, diba? So parang I actually spent most
So if the audience
of my
can
days
visualize,
with him.
tipong may rush job kayo, tapos overtime
OT,
gabi na, wala
oo.
nang tao sa office, kayo na lang dalawa sa station ninyo, ganon?
Ganyan, nag-edit kami ng mga file, oo, ganon. Pero syempre sa akin, walang talaga, in my head, very Jolina, kinikim-kim ko lang sa loob, hindi ko sinabi sa kanya until later on.
Pero parang ang common thread, I mean, at least for our stories right now, talaga to, straight guy. Alam naman natin from the get-go na straight to, pero na-inlove pa rin tayo. Parang may ganong factor, no? Parang,
Actually, I mean, tama ka. At that time kasi parang hindi naman, lalo na kung kaka-discover mo lang sa sarili mo, di ba? Parang you have hindi kayo, parang for me kasi the reason why you're gay is because you like guys. So parang the best manifestation or at least the best personification of that idea in your head of a guy that you would fall in love with is the guy, and they would probably happen to be straight kasi in your head kaya nga bakla gusto mong lalaking diba?
totoo.
Bruce ko po yung bang me against the wall and make me feel cheap
Yeah.
ganon.
Oo.
pero syempre that evolves as we grow old. Kaya nga, sige, I mean, baka it might be preempt, but yun, yung kini-question mo na parang, alam naman natin na straight sila, pero we still fell in love. Feeling ko applicable pa rin yun ngayon when we're older. Kasi it still happens. Ikaw, Pia, di ba? Ikaw, di ba, I'm sure when don't you experience unrequited love pa rin up to this day?
Ako, medyo ang history ko at saka kaya wala pa ako ng serious relationship, ang downfall ko ay straight guys. Even after the very first one na binention ko na my main unrequited love, I had a couple na maiisip ko na unrequited din, pero yun nga, straight din. I mean, yun yung usual downfall ko eh. Minsan ka naisip ko na sobra bang luma ng mentality ko as a gay guy, na alam mo yung lumang mentality na ang bakla ay straight guy ang partner, na pera-perahan. Hindi naman kailangan pera-perahan, pero
Wow, very very Tita Swarding,
oo,
gano'n.
yung parang mga gano'n kasi parang actually college na ako nung ma-realize ko, nung maka-encounter ako na mag-jowang parehong bakla. Na parang, ay, gano'n pala dapat. Pwede pala parehong bakla. Kasi in my head talaga is, I wanna have a straight guy boyfriend. May ganung factor na, I mean, ngayon mas open na ako ngayon, pero ang hirap baliin ng
To break out of that.
Exactly. So may ganung factor sa akin.
Even with the rise of like ultra-masculine gay guys who has no bahid and all.
Well, minsan yun na
That's the closest thing you'll get kasi to
Oo, yun nga.
Dopamin.
Oo, yun nga naiisip ko din kung nai-inlove ba ako sa idea na straight acting lang sila o dahil yung straight guy idea na straight talaga sila. Alam mo yun? Medyo hindi ko pa alam eh.
Alam mo, I think it's, are you a hopeless romantic, Tilapia?
I think that's a given. Lumaki sa Disney movies at sa mga rom-coms. Na, alam mo yun? Mga busita Star Cinema movies na mga may minamahal. At saka yung mga
Kasi my theory is, there's a certain parang heightened degree of romance in your head if you're able to convert a straight guy. Kasi
naman.
yun yung parang testament, oh my God, true love. He was able to see beyond na wala akong caps. Parang gano'n. Na may in that, and I understand, I get it. Kasi parang for the longest time, especially when you're younger, that's the fantasy that you're able to convert someone. Although yun nga yung sinasabi ko ngayon, Pia. Can I call you Pia, by the way?
Of course.
There's a new breed of guys who are pansexuals. Who for them gender and sexual orientation, sexuality, it really doesn't matter anymore. They fall in love with the person. Kaya ang gusto kong sabihin, may chance.
May pag-asa. Pero I wanna iterate yung fantasy kasi may ganung factor din talaga eh. Para may certain part of me na kasi I wanna blame the guys din na inilove ako kasi nga hindi naman magtutuloy exactly. Pa-fall din sila. Kasi for example,
mahilig ka ba sa gulay, Pia?
Bakit?
Hulaan ko yung favorite gulay mo. Patola?
Hindi kasi girl, ganito yan. Itong si guy ko, nung sabi ko nga, mas close kami nung after college na, he would pick me up sa workplace ko. Even yung guard sa office namin at office mate ko, everyone thought na boyfriend ko siya officially. But we're not. Kasi usually, ang trip namin, because he lives in Makati, I work in Pasig Tamo. So every weekend, ang namin, manood kami ng sine for weekend or magdi-dinner kami ng Friday night. Kumbaga, yung after work.
May setup, may routine.
Oo, may ganun. Tapos, sinusundo niya ako sa opisina ko. Parang may ganun. Ako naman, Hindi, ang ganda-ganda ko, haba-haba na buhok ko, may sumusod sa akin lalaki.
Girlfriend ka? The girlfriend
Hello,
experience?
may mga times pa natatawag yung guard. Parang, hello sir, ganyan, ganyan. Andito na po si ganito. Parang alam mo yun, parang alam ng guard na. Kaya, sometimes I blame them din na mga pa-follow, mga putang inang lalaki.
Lutong.
Ah,
Ikaw, JC Bells.
Hmm.
Any parang
moment
defining
na
moment
gano'n.
or yung gesture na ginawa niya to make you fall head over heels sa kanya?
There was not one situation or like one gesture in particular. It was a gradual process, which is why it was harder to shake off. Kasi parang ano talaga siya. We really got to know each other to the point na parang I'm so in love with this guy, not only because he's good looking, but as a person. You know, that's why it ran so deep. And then it lasted like even when we weren't office mates anymore, it took me 8 years to get over him.
Kasabat ba ako dyan? Sorry girl, it took me longer.
Mas panalo ka ba? It took you longer. Are you saying you're over it na? Parang no pa.
Uy, over na ako. Over na ako, pero it took me over. Kasi nakita pa kami ng high school reunion, 10 years yon na yung pinaka-last namin makikita, 10 years high school reunion. So, mas matagal kami. Lumabas kami ng 10, 15 years na I'm not over him. Kaya wala akong matagal na wala akong serious jowa. Kasi, kagaya mo, you mentioned na may ideal guy. Sa akin, siya yung ideal guy.
Siya na yun.
Siya yung benchmark. So, kapag meron akong dinidate na hindi mo lang makalapit sa kanya, sa standards ko,
Oo, gets ko yan.
nalolos. Parang nawawala akong interest.
Gets ko yan. Although, to answer your question, Shamsi, the defining moment, I guess, and I guess it was supposed to rid me of that feeling, pero it only intensified it and also brought it to a new level, is when I
Nag-elevate pa
finally...
siya.
Nag-elevate siya. Pero ano siya, not in the way like people would think an unrequited love would escalate. Kasi finally I had the courage to tell him. Kasi sabi ko, kami magkaibigan na kami, close na kami talaga. Pero sabi ko lang, I think I need to get it off my chest kasi I know wala akong chance for sure. Pero I just wanted him to know kasi I also don't know. Malay ko naman, malay mo, di ba?
Okay, yeah, you never know.
You'll never know kasi baka malay mo, siya pala ang unang pansexual. Di natin alam. Di ba? So, nasa Boracay kami nung may event. Tapos, sinabi ko sa kanya. Tapos sabi ko, ang linya ko pa na parang, yun nga, parang I told him na I was in love with him. It's
Wait,
okay.
were you drunk?
Of course we were drunk. Liquid courage is needed to go through something like that. Parang I don't know if I could have done that sober.
Okay, well, I'm glad that's established. Okay, sige, go ahead.
So we drank and then we talked and then kami lang talang dalawa and then I told him that I was in love with him and that if he doesn't feel comfortable with that, it's fine. I will understand if he needs to parang I set it up already na parang it's okay but I
laid it all down for him na
I just really wanted to get this off my chest because I don't want to have what ifs. Parang yun lang yung sinabi ko.
Okay.
Ang expectation ko nun talaga, okay, dude, parang deal with that shit, but I'm just gonna, I mean, in my head, yung typical how a straight guy would react, who doesn't want it, di ba? Tas ito yung sinagot niya, na talagang sa akin, sabi niya, okay, thanks for sharing that with me, JC. I'm happy and I'm also sad at the same time. Sabi niya, I'm happy because it's you. Sabi niya.
Ganda?
Sabi niya, I'm happy because it's you. And if I were gay, definitely. Sabi niya, definitely. I know, parang you would be my guy. Sabi niya.
I choose you.
I choose
parang Pokemon.
you.
Sige.
It's you. Sabi niya.
Okay.
But I'm sad because I'm not gay. And
Akalo kay mga linyahang ganyan.
Sabi niya, I'm sad because I'm not gay and I'm sad because I can't give you the love that parang binibigay mo sa akin. Sabi niya, and that's why I'm sad because you're a great guy. Sabi niya. Tapos sabi niya, but don't worry, sabi niya, nothing's gonna change. You'll still be JC to me. I will not treat you any differently and So in my head, sabi ko lang, oh my God, best case scenario, di ba? Sobrang siyang
Correct.
gentleman about it.
Oo.
Pero ako yung sabi ko po, lalo pa ako na in love. So ako yung nag-change. Ako yung nagdumistansya kasi parang sabi ko, Lord,
Okay.
hindi ko to kaya. Tapos sabi naman niya, I know what I understand. Take the time you need and if you're ready, I'm just here. And then you know what? Got to future na. We're still good friends up to now. He would actually
Nainggit ako.
oh, we're still good friends up to now. Pag birthday ko, kinakamusta niya
Mhm.
ako lagi. Although we chat naman regularly, but he would say, birthday mo, you have any plans? Do you have a date? Sabi
Mhm.
niya, sabi ko, wala. Sabi niya, okay, date tayo. So usually every birthday, nagdi-dinner kami together. Kaming dalawa lang. Tapos when he got married, I was invited to his wedding. In fact, the reason why he married the girl was because of me. Ako pa yun parang naging
Bridge.
bridge doon sa
Aray.
kanila. Tapos there was one we were in Tagaytay and then they were off to Batangas. Holy
Mhm.
Week yun. And then he said, "Oh, you're in Tagaytay." Sabi ko, "Yeah." Sabi niya, "Where are you guys staying? I wanna stop over." Sabi, I wanna meet up with you. Tapos sabi ko, "Are you sure you're going to Batangas?" Sabi niya, Hindi, quick lang." Sabi ko, "Okay, we're staying here in this hotel." Ganyan. Dumaan
Oo.
siya, you know what? Why? Sabi niya, "I want you to meet my son." Yung
Ah.
first anak niya, si Nacho.
Oo.
Pampelikula, shit.
Kaya
Pelikula.
yung sinasabi mong unrequited love, I get it. Pero you know what? Now, it's not
Mhm.
painful anymore for me.
Nainggit ako.
Because for me, parang I think unrequited love is only painful because you have certain expectations of like the love that you
Mhm.
want to return to you because nga it's one-sided.
Mhm.
Pero when you reach a point na parang you know what? It doesn't matter if he returns it or not, but the fact that I'm able to love him like this and I'm allowed to love him like this without ano, unrequited love can also be healthy kasi it also shows you that you are capable of loving. It
Correct,
doesn't
exactly.
necessarily
Oo.
have to be something that's always two-sided. Diba? Actually,
Mhm.
for me nga, it's more generous and it's more a bit, what do you call this? Not naman risky, but like braver to love knowing na hindi siya ibabalik sa'yo. So for me, I'm not saying na parang, guys, let's all join the unrequited love wagon. Parang ayoko din naman yun kasi mas masarap din naman talaga. Nothing compares to a love that's returned to you, di
Correct,
ba?
reciprocated.
Pero I also don't want naman people to look at unrequited love as parang, it's a curse. Although, when you first experience it, pasakit talaga siya, guys. Pero pag nakalibrate mo siya, kasi like ako ngayon, may mga unrequited love ako na parang I fell in love with another person in the office. I never
Mhm.
told him. I knew na eh. Why tell him? Alam ko naman walang chance. Pero, sa akin lang, alam ko I love him. I love him and then every time we have a chance to work, every time he needs my advice, I will give it to him. When I go on a trip, I always remember him so I buy him a present. Pero wala na yung tipong, sana mapansin niya. Wala nang ganun. Parang,
Mhm.
just allow me to love you. I'm not asking anything in return. Parang ganun na yung level.
Well, it's good that you were able to process it that way from such a negative experience, and I guess for some traumatic, pero
Mm-mm.
in the end you were able to come up with something positive, something that actually worked out for you, and it, well, as we can see, it worked out for you in the end. Actually,
Yeah, I
favorable
think
nga siya
kasi,
sa'yo eh.
actually it didn't, it wasn't easy also. Parang you had to go
Mhm.
through a lot of like
Of
painful,
course.
unrequited experiences. Pero parang when you realize that, okay, I can't help it. Pia, di ba? Like you were saying, na parang you feel you're kind of wired that way already. And that's why you gravitate towards that. Pero, I mean, syempre, different strokes, different folks, di ba? But
Mhm.
for me, I knew, okay, I would be attracted to this certain type of guy. And most probably, if they end up being straight, alam ko na. May pattern na eh. Alam ko na yung mangyayari. So, alam ko na din what to do and what not to do. Alam ko din yung tipong, how will it be easier for me? Kasi if I fight it, mahirap yun din yun. If I deny it, di din naman
Mhm.
truthful yun. So, parang ano yung middle ground ko? He doesn't have to know. I don't have to have like a profession of love. But I will just love him. I will allow myself to love him.
Loving from afar?
Ganon.
Nakakaloka.
Considered ba yun as LDR? Charot.
Not by
Nakakaloka.
physical distance, di ba?
Oo,
Pero
oo. Emotional distance,
nakakaloka.
ganon.
Okay. O ikaw, Pia.
Ah,
So
our
ano
kwent
yung,
our kwento is so different kasi sa akin
yun
talaga
nga
it didn't end well until now. He's married now. We don't have any contact kasi nga kagaya nung nabanggit ko na high school reunion namin yung last naming pagkikita, pag-uusap, at after the high
Ay,
school reunion.
I'm sorry to cut you
Okay,
off. Pero
yeah.
can you just start yun sa part wherein, did you confess
Ay, o sige.
yung
Yes,
feelings mo
oo,
sa
of
kanya?
course, I did confess. At
Okay.
saka, so nung nag-confess ako, hindi kami nag-usap ng mga 3 months. As in, he didn't take it well
Ay,
at
wait.
all.
Ayun. So, is it okay if we talk about
Yeah,
that
oo naman.
part?
I don't remember the exact detail, but I remember na after confessing, ano yun eh, kumakain kami
Mm.
with our usual
Correct. Give us a
labas-labas.
visual.
Wow naman.
Tapos, sogo, tapos
Wala kami sa
nakaluhod ka,
Sogo.
and then
Adi.
busy ka.
One of our dinners
Mm.
sa Makati, bago kami ng sine. Tapos yun lang,
Mm.
I don't remember why I kind of said it, pero I know na it felt right, and I felt in the moment.
So,
Kasi nga,
timing to.
oo,
Okay.
tsaka, kasi nga, hello yung feeling na when you are in that kind of relationship, dumarating ka sa point na, teka, hanggang saan tayo maglalaro in a way, or hanggang kailan tong ganito? Parang you yourself would put a place or a deadline, kumbaga. Kasi,
Correct. Parang you can't repress it anymore. You can't hide it
oo.
anymore. So, you confront it now or never. Parang ganon.
At saka ano naman yung feeling na, teka, ako lang ba yung nakakaramdam nito? May ganong questioning din eh. Parang ako lang ba yung nag-feeling na girlfriend? Eh, kung makaasta ka rin naman, eh parang,
Wait,
may
so to
version
clarify, wala siyang
tayo.
girlfriend nun, no? Wala siyang girlfriend. So, pareho kayong single nun?
Oo, pero may mga times na nagkaka-girlfriend siya, na ganun pa rin kami. So, may ganung factor.
Okay. So, ikaw lang yung consistent. Ikaw lang yung
Oo,
legit.
kasi parang mag-tropa kami, best friend ka.
Okay.
So, during that time, sinabi ko sa kanya na yung hindi lang best friend thing ko sa kanya, na
Okay.
I am romantically in love, na ano yung I asked him, do you feel the same? Kasi nga, sinabi ko sa kanya yung hindi normal na yung susundo mo ko sa opisina, yung mga ganun. And he didn't take it well. As in, I remember na we didn't even finish the dinner. Tapos umuwi na siya. Parang may walkout kasi na. Parang hindi naman sobrang dramatic na ewan na gumawa ng eksena sa restaurant. Kasi yun, 3 months na kahit anong tawag ko, text ko, wala. Pero kasi nga, yung foundation namin was friendship at saka barkada. Eventually, nagparamdam ang isa't isa. Tapos, nag-hangout ulit kami. But ang agreement niya, we don't talk about it again. Yung parang kumbaga, hindi na yung kasama, parang wag natin pag-usapan yun. Parang, we can be the same again. We can try to be the same again. Pero, wag mo nang i-insist. Though, dahil si bakla, matigas ang ulo, may twice small incidents during the course na ini-insist ko talaga at nag-aaway talaga kami. Kasi nga, gusto ko eh. Akin naman parang, teka, bakit mo ko tinatratong ganito? Bakit? I even told him, kung ang problema mo yung sex, we don't have to have sex. Pero, aminin mo na may tayo. Parang naging factor sa akin. Kasi in my head, baka feeling ko, the way he treats me is very special. On the way I see it. At kung dahil straight siya, ang problema lang niya is yung sex, I'm willing to give that up. Kasi in a way naman sa akin, I can find that sa other people. Hindi naman.
So, willing ka na mag-compromise. Okay. So, he shut you down, pero nagpursige ka pa din,
Oo,
basically.
mga twice.
Kasi nga. So, there were 2 more attempts.
2 more attempts. Until
Pero,
talagang...
so, both attempts fail.
Wala talaga. Fail talaga. Tapos yun nga, nangyari yung high school reunion. That time, meron siyang steady girlfriend na younger. Actually, ito lang meron siyang isang girlfriend, kasi I remember this distinctly, na ito yung pinaka-cool na girlfriend niya, na alam niya yung sitwasyon namin, at magka-text pa kami ni girlfriend, at ang tour pa namin, hiramin ko muna si ganyan. Papahiram muna si doon na kami sine. May gano'n kami factor. So, meron siya isang cool na girlfriend na, ayun, cool lang sa setup namin. Pero itong pinaka-last, at itong pinakasala niya, yung medyo naging warla mo. Kasi nga, may nabasa siyang Friendster pa to. Friendster talaga. Nakamadedate.
Okay.
Has it been that long?
So, nabasa ni girlfriend yung Friendster message namin. I love you ako sa kanya eh. So, yun. Doon nagsimula. Nag-away. Tsaka pinakasala niya yung girl. Tapos, nung high school reunion, yun yung pinakamasakit na moment. Kasi yung sinabi niya
Mhm.
na, I need to cut you off. Lahat and everything. Kahit friends, wala. Until now, I haven't seen him. I haven't talked to him. Yun lang. So, magkaibang kami ng kwento ni JC. So,
Oo.
iba
Parang both
yung,
ends of the spectrum.
Oo.
mm,
Tayo
though
ang
na,
tatlong mukha ng pag-ibig.
yeah, though nangangarap pa rin ako na parang darating yung point na magkikita kami and we'll be okay. Sometime. I'm
Isang
still
overpass
hoping.
to.
Someday.
Yung sa may Espanya, parang very Sharon and Sharon and Richard
Richard Gomez.
Gomez.
Wait,
Ikaw
so
ba?
umaasa ka pa na ano?
Hindi hindi umaasa,
Kaya
hindi
may
magaling.
umaasa na
Maayos man lang. Kasi we were friends din naman kahit papaano. I mean, I'm still hoping. I mean, not to be lovers.
So you never
Oh.
attempted ever since nung sinabi niya na I'm cutting you out. So after nun
Meron.
talaga wala. Meron naman.
Meron naman. Oo. Pero every time na may attempt, kahit yung sa brother niya sinabihan niya yung brother niya na don't entertain me. Parang gano'n. Tapos
So
parang,
di mo siya friends sa Facebook.
no, wala. As in
Not
200,
following sa
as in
Twitter, sa
200 plus ang aming mutual friends. As in, I can see his profile. Na 200 file, 287 something na mga batchmates namin nung high school.
So public naman yung profile niya. So kung mag-search mo siya, makikita mo
Hindi.
yung
Makita ko yung pictures niya, tsaka yung anak niya, tsaka yung asawa niya.
pwede ka
Oo.
mag-post. Ang sesaya nyo naman. Yung mga ganun.
Kayo na. Sana
Oo.
all. Ganun.
Oh, yun naman yung chika ko. So anong lesson natin dito? May ganun pala. Wala naman yun.
Actually, may tanong ako. Although kasi nasagot na ni JC Bells kanina eh. Yung at least yung sa story niya. But for you, Pia, did you ever get something positive out of it? Kasi I'd like to believe na there is beauty in rejection kahit papaano eh. And there's di ba, yung sinasabi, there's a power gained from letting go. So,
I honestly think that I'm not as profound as JC Bell. Parang hindi pa ako dumaan sa realization na ganun. Meron ba? You putting me on the spot. Pero I'm happy. And honestly, I'm happy that it happened. I'm regretful that it turned out that way. I regret na nasayang yung friendship, whatever. Pero hindi ko naman kasi pwedeng ipilit eh. Yun yung ano ng unrequited love eh. It one-sided nga eh. Hindi mo naman pwedeng ipilit talaga. Diba?
oh, pero I mean, like, let's say let's say may realization ka ba or some sort of an epiphany, at least on a personal level, that made you say that, I mean, this made you stronger or this made you a better person, yung mga ganon. Could you say that? Hindi.
Wala talaga akong kwenta-kwenta. Wala akong kwenta-kwenta. Wala akong maisip, girl. Wala. Wala ako.
Or still in the process? Would you say that you're still in the process?
Girl,
ba? Or ano?
Kung ako nasa pares pa until now, dekada na to. Parang ang tanga-tanga ko na talaga in a way. Kung until now, wala pa akong naisip din.
O ba, I mean, maybe that's the realization. Tanga ka pa rin.
Tanga pa rin ako.
Oh, and this is the wake-up call. This is actually an intervention.
You needed.
Pia.
Yes. Welcome to Unrequited Rehab. It's our new business.
UA, Unrequited Anonymous.
Yun pala, no? Ikaw ba, Shamsi? Wala ka talaga experience sa unrequited? Nagkwento na kami dalawa. Meron na kami.
At least yung closest sa experience niyo na parang nag-fall sa straight guy. I guess there was one time when I was still working sa isang office sa Ortigas. Tapos, pero this was just a parang short gig. So parang wave mates kami eh. And then, I remember having this mindset na straight guys can't be best friends with gay people.
Guy.
Oo, yun. Kaya mas tumatak siya at mas nag-resonate siya. Kasi, it so happened na yung time na nag-usap kami, parang magka-seatmate kami, parang casual talk lang. And then, alam mo yung it happened organically na lang. Yung parang nagkaroon kayo ng connection. And I remember ang connection pa namin nun was Final Fantasy 8 kasi yun yung favorite game namin sa PS. Alam mo yun? So, tapos yung conversations, syempre, mas naging close. Alam mo yung yung sa typical set up sa office yung barkadahan tapos may mga kanya-kanya kayong crush tapos dinidemonyo, chinuchucho nyo yung isa't isa para jowain yung, alam mo yung ganon.
Ah.
So yun, nabiktima ako nung ganon. So yung group of friends namin noon, parang sinuchucho ako dun sa guy who was around basketball player, parang basketball player yung tinding. Parang ganun, basta ganun katangka, di ba ang piti-piti ko. So,
Yung naman tayo mga
talaga, pag kasama ko
balingkinitan.
siya, oo, parang girl na girl ako. I remember nga one time, nag-beach din kami sa Batangas. Tapos convoy, kanya-kanyang car, siya may car. So, syempre, ako yung nasa passenger seat. Tapos, yun, sinusubukan ko siya ng Pringles. Pero girl na
Babae.
girl lang. Tapos, yun, may time na umuwi ako na sa probinsya, parang off ko ata, tapos siya may duty. So, hinahanap niya ako. Tapos, bigla siya nag-text ng miss kita. Yung mga ganun. So, huy, ano to? Ano to? Ba't nami-miss ako nito? Nakakatuwa lang yung feeling.
Diba? Diba? Diba?
Syempre, Shamsi Beauty queen. So, talagang pero it didn't last kasi nag-resign din naman siya eh. So, mas nagtagal ako doon sa company na yon, more than him. Although we still communicated for quite some time, kaso yung nagka-jowa ko si Sal. So, medyo bantay
Tarado.
ayun nun.
Pero friends pa rin kayo until now. Reach out to him again. Say hi. Hey!
Hey! Pang ilang panganay mo na yan? Kailangan mo ba ng pambili ng
Gatas.
gatas?
So he's married na din? He's married
Yes.
na?
He's married. Pero naalala ko, parang yun, nagpadala pa nga siya ng yung time na nag-workout siya. So, nilalandi ko siya noon. Kaya na may asawa na siya. Uy, send mo naman ako ng kung pick mo na gym buff ka na. Pero wala na ngayon.
Nagpadala naman.
Ayun, to be fair, nagpadala naman siya. Pero wala na ngayon.
Opening. Hey!
Yun. Pero it wasn't, di rin siya ganun ka-impactful, I would say, as yung experience ninyong dalawa. But yes, for a time, I felt na, yun, parang feeling mo, sana tayo na lang, pero hindi pwede kasi nga, alam mo naman, nakipa yung hanap niya, hindi.
May ganung factor kasi parang feeling ko, meron din level of pagiging masokista. Alam mo yun, parang you actually entertain that struggle, that pain na parang, diba?
Kailangan mo talaga maging masokista para indahin ang unrequited love. Kasi that's the beauty of it eh. Parang, yun nga yung sa akin eh. Kaya nga kailangan mindset change, you flip it or para hindi siya detrimental to you.
I mean, let's face it, we romanticize Unrequited Love. It's an amazing storyline. Diba? I mean, girl, kung ikaw ang nagwagi, I'm pretty sure ikakwento mo yan sa lahat ng mga kaibigan mong baklat, kahit yung mga bakla sa newer generation. I mean, a lot of great movies are based on Unrequited Love. Madaming masasayang inuman kapag broken-hearted yung kabarkada mo, diba? So,
totoo. My God. Dapat naniningil na sa Unrequited Love eh. Diyos ko, nasan ba ang billing, gano'n. Pero actually, ang next question ko din, talking about Unrequited Love, kasi we focus our discussion on Unrequited Love based on like our experiences with straight men. Pero you know what, Unrequited Love also works between two gay guys, ha? Lalo na yung mga mass for mass, fem, mass. I mean, may layer pang gano'n. Ako, nabudol din ako dyan. Gano'n. So, may ganun din yun. Iba naman yun. Yun, mas mahirap yun kasi sa straight guy, klaro kung bakit hindi pwede. Doon sa gay guy, mas masakit. Kasi ayaw ko lang sa'yo.
Oo nga, parang...
Hindi dahil wala kang chance, hindi dahil I'm not kasi built that way, it's just that hindi kita type.
Yun
yung matinding rejection.
Yun yung mga point na napapaisip ka, masama ba akong tao? Alam mo yun, parang matindi ako ba?
Pangit ba ako?
Parang magano'ng moment.
Yun yung masakit, yung unrequited love ng Bex to Bex.
Oo. Tumahimik na lang, wala na nasabi.
Diba?
Hindi
yun
kasi
yung masakat.
It's rejection. Diba? I mean every day, kasi ganito, no? The way I see it is, and to a point tama yung sinabi ni JC Bells every day, everywhere, we're conditioned to run after our dreams or follow our heart. Eh, di ba? And usually, yung energy natin, masyado tayo nagpo-focus dun sa optimism, which I get. Kasi yun yung kailangan mo eh. Kailangan
Mm.
positive ka in order for you to succeed eh. Pero we rarely have talks or we rarely get any support. When or what to do if you fail. Di ba yung preparedness when things do not go your way or
Way.
when things fall
Mm.
apart, eh, which happens frequently, which happens as much as, I mean, the chances of you succeeding is pretty much
Versus
the same or probably even
As you fail eh.
bigger,
or
of you to
Mm.
fail. Failure is a part of life. So, I guess, masyado lang tayong takot dun sa fact na, or masyado, or we're just focusing too much dun sa fear of rejection eh. And I think mas magiging well-adjusted tayo if it's something that's normalized. Parang feeling ko nga dapat ito yung mga tinuturo sa school eh.
Actually,
Alam mo yun?
that's super true. Totoo yan, Shamsi. Kasi, like ako, hanggang ngayon, I can't say na talagang I'm okay with rejection. In fact, which is weird, pinag-usapan namin to in our Vs. I was talking to Sid and Carl. Na parang, in our industry, sobra kaming sanay ma-reject. Like, as a creative, lalo na pag nagbabato ka ng ideas. So, client, or even sa boss mo, daming binabaril na ideas. Pero laging gung-ho yung approach niya. Parang, oh, it's okay, there's more where that came from. I can think of more ideas. Pero pagdating sa rejection, ako kasi hindi ko, yun nga, parang I was explaining that for me personally, I'm not a confident person per se. My confidence is something that I had to work on and build through the years. So I am able to project it in a way when it's needed, but I know that it's also very fragile, and that's why I don't want to subject my confidence to that, kasi being rejected on that level for me kasi is very, it's like the magic bullet,
Oo
yung
naman. Parang you can only take so much, di ba?
Mm.
mababasag ka talaga.
Oo.
Kaya parang sa akin, the one way to go about that, and I don't recommend it, is that to just really totally avoid it. That's why I chose to be single. Kasi kumbaga, at saka yun, and that's why I don't make the first move. For me, if
So,
you
you're
show
more of a flight
interest,
person, no?
oo, if you show interest, at least I know you're into me. Let's see if I'm also into you. Pero yung tipong, oy, type ko siya, ang cute niya. Tapos ako yun magpe-pursue, hindi ko gagawin yun. Kasi ako yun mas may chance na may reject. Kaya yun.
So,
Okay.
final thoughts. So, on Unrequited Love, ano ba mga lessons? May lessons learned ba? Or nabanggit niyo na? Or nabanggit na natin?
Meron naman.
Unrequited love can be a very unpleasant experience for most, especially if you're experiencing it for the first time. But I also want people who are going through it to look at it differently. It's also kasi a way for you to show how unselfish your love can be, knowing that hindi siya mababalik sa'yo. So, sa akin, para positive siya, tignan mo hanggang saan mo masasagad na okay lang na hindi mo natatanggap yung gusto mong matanggap, pero ikaw bigay ka ng bigay. Not to say na that's always the way that you will love. But it's just nice to know what you're capable of in terms of loving. So it's another way to go about it. But I'm sure that's not going to be easy. It's easier said than done. Ako, I had that realization after years of like introspection and looking back. Pero in the moment sa akin, wag mong pigilan. Ako kasi magiging dalawa yung struggle mo eh. Pipigilan mo, dinagdagan mo pa ng layer, pinipigilan mo, tapos nung in-embrace mo na yung embracing the pain that comes with the rejection. So wag mo nang pigilan. I-fast forward na natin, push mo na, tapos embrace the pain of rejection until you get over it. So para mas mabilis yung proseso. Pero yun, I guess my learning sa Unrequited Love is that it's not there's a reason why it's a very famous trope in a lot of content, because I think it's a universal human experience that people have gone through. Swerte mo na lang kung isa ka sa mga taong never naka-experience sa Unrequited Love, kasi lagi mong nakukuha yung
Ganda
gusto mo,
mo, di
di
ba?
ikaw na.
Oo
Sana
nga.
all, di ba?
Jackpot!
Oo, eh. Pero sa aming mga normal na 'Di ba? Mga
Nilalang.
nila lang, yung kaming mga alipin sa gigilid, normal po yun. So, don't feel bad about it. It's part of growing up. Sabi nga nila.
Ako lang pala, dagdag ko lang, kanina you were
Mm.
asking me ano yung realization ko. Wala akong masabi, di ba? Kasi hindi ko rin naman naisip yon. Pero just hearing JC ba yung sinabi niya yung pagiging unselfish. Kasi dumating ako sa point na yung argument ko nga why I was pushing it at sinabi ko sa kanya na parang kahit walang sense. Pero for me, I was just happy loving him. Kahit nga unreciprocated. So parang may factor of, yun nga, unselfish love. Parang I just wanna love him. I don't care kung hindi niya i-return, whatever. I just wanna feel the excitement of it, caring for someone. Even though yun nga may martyran mode na factor. Eh siguro nga in my mind, in my movie mind, parang shit, eksena ko to. Parang may mga ganong moment eh, di ba? Just romantic ka.
You know what, Pia? That should be your next film project. A series of shorts all about unrequited love in its many permutations.
Why not? Sige, explore natin yan.
Right? Diba? I think
Oo.
within that context lang you can create a lot of stories. Different versions.
Oh, how about you, Shamsi? Ano na? wala ka na,
Okay.
wala ka na naiambag.
Grabe ka. Ano naman. Well, syempre, we all know rejections. It's a really hard pill to swallow. And alam mo yun, some big slice of humble pie ba naman yung isaksak sa bunganga mo eh. 'Di ba?
Buti nga kung isasaksak sa bunganga mo. But, yun nga yung point. Ayaw isaksak sa bunganga.
Ito lang yung sa akin. And this is what gets me by, when I experience rejection. I just don't like the idea of having this person that much control over you. I mean, especially in this case wherein, they didn't do anything except reject you. I mean, fine, you broke my heart. You're not into me. It is what it is. So why spend too much time being angry or sad or anxious about someone who probably isn't even thinking of you right now? It's giving too much credit to someone who's undeserving of your time, of your effort. Parang I hate that. So, kung yun pa lang yung iniisip ko, parang okay. Parang it's a lot easier for me to accept. And of course, syempre, the sooner that you accept, the sooner things will be clearer, less overwhelming and painful. Yun lang.
That's a good advice. That's a very good advice.
Pero
Kasi
may
iba
sagot,
din na in love with the drama, you over-romanticize also the drama.
Present!
Present ako! Gusto ko magbuhaling!
Present! Ako yun, guilty as charged. Ako naman, actually, parang may sagot ako dyan. Minsan, you can't even explain din. Ako, I can't explain it. I mean, for the longest time, hindi ko ma-explain bakit hindi ko maka-move on. Ewan ko ba?
Pero you're having a conscious conversation with yourself naman. Parang alam mo yun, yung level of self-awareness naman nandun na, hoy, bakla, tigilan mo na yan. Walang mangyayari sa'yo.
Matauhan ka na.
Mag-edit ka na lang. Alam mo yung ganon?
Oo naman.
Or bakla, manong petsa na girl.
Ayun! Yay! Our very first episode with a guest.
Yay! Oh my God, I had so much fun, guys.
Thank you so much, JC Bells.
Of course, anytime
for gracing our very first episode with a guest.
I am also very thankful na you guys invited me. I had a great time chatting with you. And let me know kung may Unrequited Love Part 2 topic.
The sequel.
Or magla-launch na ba tayo ng libro?
The sequel.
So if you like our content, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
We are also available on Spotify, and please follow us on our Instagram and Twitter.
Yes, that's Talak-E-Talks. Follow them, guys. Please subscribe. Listen to their podcast also on Spotify.
Thank you, JC. This is Tilapia Works Back.
Thank you, JC Bells. I am Shamsi Sapsap.
Bye.
Bye.